Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and I had to come back because we have a pretty cool reading with access granted, judgment, and the Ten of Cups. Somebody is like at the finish line. Basically, it may have been a pretty difficult, like a long haul for you here, but there's maybe a test you passed or some sort of milestone you've reached in terms of things like opening up for you. Notice that we have like 10, 10, 10 at the top in terms of judgment is technically two tens. There's something that's lining up right now and it's in your favor and it's going to impact both your money and your love situation. So I'm excited to see what else we have for you. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime tip. Sorry, that one was a little bit loud. All right, let's see. Let's see what we have going on, shall we? How about the Golden Lenormand to get us started? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Oh. We have number 29, the woman, and number 3, which is the ship. So obviously we have a feminine energy on the move here. This could signify literally like physically moving or, maybe going on a vacation, some sort of journey, but it could also represent somebody's spiritual journey. Then we have number 14, the fox. And the mountain. So there's been a difficult situation that this feminine energy, and remember not to take that too seriously, right? We can all use, or we can all display, masculine or feminine energies depending on what's going on. But we've got somebody here who has, I think, come a long way in terms of their spiritual journey and their understanding of who they are or what they're meant to do here. And we've got perhaps one last challenge, or this is the challenge that just recently took place that you have overcome. Because we do already have access granted. And that makes me feel like somebody's already figured out what they needed to do. So let's get some additional cards from the Rider-Waite. That's where we've got the, well, I suppose, second and third card from. All right, what else do we have? So it looks like we have a feminine energy that has gone through a difficult time because she's run into a lot of dishonest people or maybe been in situations where she felt betrayed in a number of, relationships that she probably expected to go a little bit better than they did. For others of you, this feminine energy is trying to mask that she was or is brokenhearted. But we definitely have somebody who's walking away from an environment, a community, or a home or a relationship that has betrayed or made her feel less than, right? Somebody's moving on here. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Page of Swords. This feels like, so this is clarifying our Fox card, right? This feels like somebody who is looking for information around this feminine energy because they know that there's change happening in her life. Now, why though would this person be coming out with the Mountain? Ah, okay, so this could be I think I did a reading yesterday called Dirty Offer. This could be like the last thing that happens before somebody gets all of the abundance I was just talking about. This may have already happened, or for some of you, it's happening right now, but there is somebody that's going to try to tempt you. And this is like the last obstacle in like what was that show, Wipeout? Like you're almost there. You're about to get like, the fastest time on the last obstacle course. But this feels like something you should know. This is like an example very similar to something you've already had to remove from your life. But with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, this is somebody trying to take you off course, someone trying to pull you back down to lower vibrational energy so that you aren't protected, somebody trying to basically do something indefensible to mess with you. We have the Sun in the reverse. This feels like, because we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse above it, there's information that somebody hasn't shared or hasn't spoken. And it could be about leaving a King of Pentacles or having a new beginning with a King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles could be like starting a business, starting a new job, because we do have the Fool as well. There's some element of new here. And with the King of Pentacles, we could be talking about a masculine energy that has Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in their chart. But we've got this King of Pentacles under the Eight of Cups. So this could be who she walked away from. And now we have the Empress. So the Empress, as I'm sure many of you know, this is an energy that is pretty hard to achieve. This is the combination of all four queens. So this is a feminine energy that is able to be, wicked smart, like the Queen of Swords, or really loving and caring, like the Queen of Cups, a warrior queen, like the Queen of Wands. And then as far as Queen of Pentacles, she's going to be like that reliable, you want to wife her up kind of material, right? But she's coming out with the King of Pentacles. There's a good chance these two are or were in a relationship, but the card in between them or above them is the Eight of Cups. Somebody left here. And because we had the woman come out with the ship, I feel like it was a feminine energy leaving this King of Pentacles. This Empress could be a third party or could be the woman who left. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody is changing how they prioritize people or activities, just their general time. They're being more selective. And I feel like somebody is very focused on building a home or building an empire with someone. This is like someone who feels like they can start a business or someone who feels like they can really be successful with another person or with an idea. If this is about a person, there's a little bit of a online stalking situation, like trying to get information from, Facebook or what have you. Hello, how you doing, Miss Sharna? I'm good. I'm hoping you're having a great day. I was enjoying some cuddles with Hambone earlier. I bought him a new little house and he is just like loving it. All right, so now we have the Two of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. And this is kind of clarifying for me that somebody was taking another look because they feel with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse that they've been investing in something that hasn't really worked out for them. They need to shift gears. This Ten of Pentacles is still somebody's goal, but it feels kind of elusive. So with the Page of Swords, there's been some sort of research or some sort of like ponderance, right? What can I do to shift gears or pivot or do something different than what I have done that still takes into consideration what I'm good at or what kind of skills I have to offer? This is like, I want a new start, but one that is built on my existing experience so that I don't, feel like a total newbie, right? And we have the Nine of Cups. This is a path that somebody wants to take because it's maybe been a dream of theirs. It's been something that they've always been passionate about. But there's an offer here that somebody wants to make that could jeopardize this like dream come true opportunity here. So we need some cards here. We'll go with the Kipper because, Kipper is brutal. All right. What do you have, Kipper? High honor in the reverse. Marriage in the reverse. We could have three parties here. We could have a feminine energy here, a masculine, and a feminine. We've got somebody that was disloyal or greedy in a marriage that I think is, hello there, Miss Christina. I think this marriage or relationship is coming to an end or has ended. Now, this is interesting because we started off the reading with access granted. A decision has been made with the Judgment card here, and it's about abundance coming to you. And I feel like you're this woman who picked up and left a situation that wasn't working, or masculine energy that, prompted you in some way to take a different course. Courtship in the reverse. Imprisonment in the reverse. Somebody felt stuck in this marriage. Somebody felt like there wasn't really any hope, and that whatever person they fell in love with wasn't the person they ended up being married to. There was some sort of like shell game here where, oh, wait, that's not what I thought I was getting here. What happened? We have privileged lady and message. Sudden wealth and expectation in the reverse. So honestly, what I'm feeling here, you guys, is someone realized they got into a serious relationship with somebody that was actually quite materialistic and really just wanted them for their stability or maybe even some sort of reputation or clout. And this King of Pentacles realized the true motivations of this Empress when something just basically didn't turn out. There may have been like promises of better behavior or something that this Empress didn't follow through on, or something that this feminine energy didn't follow through on. Either way, this King of Pentacles is leaving a relationship, and this Empress could actually, instead of being the woman he's leaving, this could be the woman he's leaving, and this Empress could be the reason why, because she's in the future and she's also next to this Ten of Pentacles. So we've got a privileged lady that I feel is kind of giving off a little bit of entitled energy, like somebody was expecting someone to take care of them. And it feels to me like this masculine energy is going to pick up and leave and take this wealth or build more wealth with this Empress, and it's not something that maybe either of them really expected to be the outcome of the situation here. It's definitely not what the entitled, privileged lady thought she was going to end up experiencing. But this may not have been communicated in terms of like the final legal situation with courthouse in the reverse. And we have occupation. This feels to me like, along with the kind of flip flop of this masculine energy moving to a different feminine energy or a different relationship, there could also be a sense of one feminine who didn't think that they would have to work because they were, being taken care of, is now realizing that she needs to get a job. And the other feminine energy is realizing, or will realize, I might not need to work anymore. So there's like a definite shift in terms of abundance pertaining to love and money, but maybe even love that kind of fosters a better, successful, financial situation for you as well. All right, we're going to use the Metamuse. I love this card for this deck. It's so unique. And you guys, tell me that isn't like the perfect pairing. All right. What else do we have? Judgment again. Somebody has realized that there needs to be a change, or basically that a major decision needs to be made. And I feel like it has been. And somebody's making the changes. Damn. So, in some regard, this King of Pentacles feels like this change, even though it may seem drastic, is exactly how things were supposed to go. There's balancing of the scales happening right now, and that's including some sort of Ten of Pentacles, some sort of big money situation. Someone could have had an inheritance. We have the Eight of Cups again, and this is right underneath the other one, you guys. Doot, doot. So we have the Eight of Swords coming out in reverse. Another one of those cards that I like to see in the reverse, because this means somebody doesn't feel stuck anymore. So this is almost the exact same card, Imprisonment and Eight of Swords in reverse. Somebody feels free. Somebody may have a fresh perspective on life as a result of walking away from a toxic relationship. Seven of Wands again, and Eight of Wands coming out sideways. This feels to me like somebody changing up where their walls are in terms of ghosting or cutting people off. This was probably in response to, this King of Pentacles ending a relationship, not wanting to communicate with somebody that he can't really get along with anymore, and then wanting to reinitiate communication here with another energy, which confirms this Two of Wands, right? This is somebody that's pivoting to do something different. They're charting a new course. Yes, what I just said, basically. The Fool. Somebody is putting in a lot of effort in terms of making sure they can have a new beginning. They're planning and then doing the things you have to do. Like if you're going on a road trip, you probably want to get an oil change, that kind of thing. They're crossing things off the list that get them closer to this goal. We have the Four of Pentacles and Four of Wands. You may be seeing 444 or the number 44 quite frequently, but I think more importantly, you're going from this Four of Pentacles is kind of like saving your money or maybe being a little bit frugal. And this Four of Wands is a milestone or leveling up. You are getting a promotion or you're getting some sort of cash infusion that makes it a lot easier for you to start this new life or this new beginning. All right, guys, we're going to take out the miniature Rider-Waite and get a little bit more detail for you. Oh, man. We have the Six of Cups in the reverse and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Someone has decided they don't want to live in the past. They're not going to stay stagnant by staying in a relationship just out of convenience because they know that person really well. If they aren't happy, they're moving away, right? We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. This has come across as kind of a shock to a couple of the people that know this King of Pentacles well. There may have been a lot of people that were trying to encourage this King of Pentacles to choose a different path than the one he has. Yeah, I think there were people that were trying to basically control this masculine. Especially if he's the King of Pentacles. This could be pretty closely related to some of the other readings I've been doing recently where there's been a masculine energy that had to basically free himself from either family or a relationship or both, where individuals were trying to basically use him for that like financial, dependence or need. This, I believe, was in the reverse, Page of Wands in the reverse. There is somebody that's looking at the transformation or the decisions this King of Pentacles has made as bad news and a failure for them. So if this is, somebody that was trying to keep this King of Pentacles stuck, they're realizing that they have failed. They're getting news or some sort of communication. I don't think directly from the King of Pentacles that like the fat lady has sung, shit's done, show's over, they've lost. But I feel like this was somebody that the King of Pentacles decided he didn't want to collaborate with anymore. There's a sense with this King of Wands kind of looking down on these people that the masculine energy here, the King of Pentacles, was a witness or saw some sort of evidence that there was like foul play or some sort of really messed up plan, some sort of maybe even like thievery. But we have the King of Pentacles here. Maybe they saw like somebody had taken out like a life insurance policy. We have the Strength in the reverse. So I definitely feel like somebody was trying to put the King of Pentacles in a precarious situation. Oh, good luck. That's so great, Sharna. I'm so excited to hear that. I hope that comes right around the corner too. Hello there, Crystal. How are you doing? We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Four of Swords. So whatever has been unfair or unjust here, there's going to be a righting of the situation with the Four of Swords. There's some help that's coming in to address the situation, and I feel like it makes things better for more than just the King of Pentacles. Tell me about this Empress, please. We have the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords in the reverse. This Empress confused a lot of people. They didn't fit into a box. Like, it wasn't a predictable energy or familiar energy. So I feel like a lot of people misunderstood this Empress. And with the Five of Swords in the reverse and the Star in the reverse, I feel like there were a lot of attempts to maybe gossip or spread rumors or basically just kind of distance this Empress from the rest of the group. This could have been due to jealousy. We have Justice, but now there's a change in the air. Things are not going the way that these bullies wanted it to. There's information coming to light on individuals doing what they could to mess with somebody's money and love life. Primarily, I think this is through like gossip and trying to make somebody look bad. But for some of you, there could have been, more serious situations like needing a restraining order or having somebody like file a false report, something along those lines. There was an attempt to keep somebody out or excluded or perceived as negative and not worthy of like, being friends, right? That's awesome. All right, let's grab a couple more from, we'll go with the Tarot Familiars, and then I think I'm gonna go maybe make some popcorn. What else do we have? We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Somebody wants to come clean about a situation where basically they feel like with the Six of Wands, if they come cleaner, if they're honest, they could have success in something that would mean a lot to them. So this feels like somebody realizing if they approach the Empress honestly, they would potentially be able to move forward after being a bit foolish in the past. We have the Knave of Swords in the reverse. So there's a sense here that somebody has been dealing with, like I said, possibly some legal issues or tax issues. But I think primarily this is more so about gossip or word of mouth being used against this Empress. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse, but this was bad planning. Whoever was doing the gossiping, I feel like they didn't study their subject long enough to actually come up with something that would be believable. So when people encountered this Empress, it was like pretty obvious that whatever was being said about them wasn't accurate. We have the Six of Cups. I take the Six of Cups to mean that when people would encounter this Empress, even if they had the expectation that she was going to be, bitchy or not a nice person, they would like pretty much immediately like her. There was something about the energy that just pulled them to her side, Is popcorn your favorite too? I totally get it. Oh, I do. I like the kind, what is it called? I don't know if it's specifically Chicago, but I do like popcorn from Chicago. When you have like the cheddar cheese popcorn mixed with the caramel, I dig that. All right, we've got Eight of Cups in the reverse. Somebody wants to come back. There's a desire for reconciliation. That's been in a lot of my readings lately, you guys. So if you know there's nobody from your past you want to reconcile with, then, feel free to do return to senders or block people. If there's someone from your past that you do want to reconcile with, put good vibes out there. Don't block people, that kind of thing. We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Two of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. This feels actually kind of hopeful to me. This feels, because with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, that can mean somebody that has been able to actually like slowly recover from something that was really difficult to get over, right? Some sort of major betrayal. And the Two of Swords in the reverse is like decisiveness. So somebody's like, you know what? Yeah, shit happened, but I'm fine. I'm going to keep, moving forward here and shit's going to be just fine. And I feel like that positive attitude or that commitment to still being who you are, even when people maybe don't treat you with the respect that you deserve, is part of why there's a big payout coming to you. Yeah, well, the Zodiac fortune telling cards tell us about money, so, You have a few trustworthy friends and one unexpected enemy. Good news is coming within a week or so. So you might be getting some good news for the holidays. You are a great leader. Be very kind when you meet your newest friend. So, you may have a really important connection coming into your life in the next couple of weeks here. Maybe you meet them at a holiday party, or maybe you go on a date with somebody. There could be your king, right? There is somebody important that I think is going to impact your finances, and they're coming into your life pretty soon. All right. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Ooh, I hope you get that, Christina. I'll cross my fingers for you. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. I'm going to go make some popcorn now and probably watch a movie. So, see you guys tomorrow.